There I am. Welcome to the Tip Report with me, your guest presenter, Jim Dowson. I'm just trying to figure out where I am in this. I'm trying to see myself here. Is that it? There we are. Good morning. Everybody's there. Yes. Yes, I can see it. Right, that's excellent. Good. Nice to see you all panic. I don't need to have a tie on. Excuse my hideous dress, but we're very stressed here, getting everyone ready. We've got the minibus. That's okay. I've just been told there before I come on here that Peter is still stranded in Budapest with some technical issues because Britain's no longer in the EU. So you've got to have some kind of ETA thing that, I don't know. But Dublin is. So anyway, we'll get it sorted. Don't worry about it. But some people are here already. Mitch and Sherry's here, obviously. But obviously, there's another guy here. Who's the guy's here? Scott Phillips is here. He came 2 days early. Not entirely sure why, but he's here. Not here in this room, but he's in the country. So yeah, they're gathering. Who's in the room?
Mr. and Mrs. Bott should be here.
Mr. and Mrs. Bott should be here as well. So there's a few coming. 10 people being knighted this time. 10 people. So it's quite a good number. I really look untidy, don't I? I'm so ashamed. But anyway, it's been so busy here. John Gobasaki, how you doing? And certainly we'll light a candle for your boy. Remember that, John. Roger Madison, good day. How are you, sir? Nice to see you. Thank you very much. R. Clements, how you doing? Anthony H., how are you? Kelly G., good evening to you, sister. Christopher Strid, yes. Hugh de Castella, how you doing? Nice to see you, brother. And Mitch Cameron, oh yes, he's here. Mitch and Sherry have been polishing all the brass and they've done a tremendous job of it. Tremendous job. I'll show you the helmet. See when I see the helmet on, I'll show you. But the nice job they've done on the helmet. Done all the candlesticks. Oh yes, it's looking wonderful. They've done very, very well. So there we are. Look at that. Look how shiny that is now. Look at the gleam on it. Some of it doesn't polish because it's coated stuff. But look at that. Hold on, that's going to move over there a bit. They're no centered. Move them over there a wee bit. That's better. Get them over there. That's it. And it's final in its glory. We don't wear these, obviously. It's just a joke, that helmet. Can't remember even where I got it. It's a strange thing. Anyway, nice to see you. So let's have a word of the scripture here. I'm in the Psalms. I'm in Psalm 8, verse 1. Hear ye the Lord. O Lord, how long? I'll start again. O Lord, our Lord, how excellent is thy name in all the earth, who has set thy glory above the heavens. Out of the mouth of babes and sucklings hast thou ordained strength because of thine enemies, that thou mightest still the enemy and the avenger. When I consider thy heavens, the work of thy fingers, the moon and the stars which thou hast ordained, what is a man that thou art mindful of him, and the son of man that thou visiteth him? For thou hast made him a little lower than the angels, and hast crowned him with glory and honor. Amen. And we know the Lord will bless this public reading of his infallible, inspired, and inerrant word. And the people of God said, Amen. Amen indeed. Right, what have we got today? God bless you all. Nice to see you. Yeah, we're just created as just a little lower than the angels. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that incredible when you think about it? So there we are. It's very good. Very good indeed. So, yeah. So it's a bit of a rush show today because I didn't have much time to prepare for it, especially with the Peter situation. So there's a few things I want to show you. There's a big case going on here at the moment in Britain. I think I've got the picture. I think I never uploaded the picture. When I'll upload the picture first. I want to show you this. It's very important. When I'll get this picture for you. Okay, I'll show you a picture. So there's a young guy in England, Henry Novak. He's only 18, only been at university for 10 weeks. And going home one night, he was attacked by a Sikh who's on video doing all this knife fighting. And Sikhs, by law, the only people in Britain, you can't have a pea shooter in this country, but Sikhs have got a big dagger in their turban, they're allowed to have it. Well, he'd stabbed this guy in the face once and 4 times in the back. And then he phoned the police and said him and his brother had been subject to a racist attack by white folks. So the police rushed there, of course, because it's Britain. And they arrested the guy who'd been stabbed in the face and in the back 4 times as a racist, arrested him. And the guy died, just like George Floyd saying, I can't breathe. And the police said, nah, we don't think you've been stabbed. Handcuffed him, and the boy died on the pavement, 18 years old. And his killer is a Sikh. This is the wonderful Sikhs, as Tommy Robinson tells us. Why don't we bring the Sikhs to Britain? They're wonderful. Oh, really? So a Sikh killed him. He's been given 21 years in jail, which is nowhere near enough, in my opinion. Here we are. Here is the Sikh murderer and Henry Nowak, the victim. There's a wee picture there. There we go. Young boy with his whole life ahead of him, murdered by a Sikh, because they all carried knives. They're allowed to carry knives by law. Yeah, if I get caught with a 2-inch blade in this country, I go to jail. This is what we're living with. But the police have been forced to release body cam footage of the event. So this is a bit upsetting. But I'm going to show you. And this is the response, because our police are taught to respond to race things much, much quicker than they respond to violent crime and anything else. And if it's a violent crime of white people attacking coloured people, then they're there in a flash. And they've got a mindset. This guy's been stabbed in the face, stabbed in the back 4 times, and the police still handcuff him and arrest him as a racist. Can you believe this? We'll have a look.
My dad's holding it now. He keeps dropping side to side, so I'm just trying to keep him set up.
Alright.
He's got a mouthful of blood, I don't want him.
I can't breathe. He was on the bin on the other side of this gate.
He's jumped over these fences and stuff like that.
Here.
And he's up
Move
here.
away, mate.
He's obviously fallen
Right.
from there and he slipped from there.
There's other shoes left over there, mate.
What's your name, mate? Huh? Has anyone been hurt other than him?
Yeah, me.
He's grabbed my brother, he's took my turban off, started grabbing my head.
Are you injured?
Yeah, I've got swollen eye, little bruise.
Alright, just step back a little bit for me. Someone flag these down.
Got this stud.
Right, let's get you out of there, shall we? Oh.
I was in bed asleep. Whenever we just find out there, look, someone's attacked me.
I can't breathe.
Grab his other arm.
So I've just gone running, we only live
Blood,
on
blood.
St. Denny's Road.
Blood.
I'm running around the corner.
What's happened to you, alright?
This stud.
You've been stabbed? Whereabouts? I don't think you have, mate.
Look, that's what and then you've got mouthful of, I want to keep you up, keep your...
Hand?
I can't breathe.
Put the hand in the cuff, mate.
This is like
can't breathe.
times this has happened to us. You've been walking, you parked literally
Can we get a van for
times we've had people racist
90
attacks,
foot.
and nothing happened.
Saying he's been stabbed, so
Where
let's
is it
just
you
check
think you've
him.
been stabbed? In the face? Oh no, but we have to check, don't we?
Right.
In the face?
Just get these back off, get their details and that, and I'll keep hold of him.
Please, brother, I can't breathe.
Should we
Right, keep you on your side, mate. You better retrieve then.
So, yeah.
Saying to him, I'm keeping him on his side. We were set up when we had him here, but he didn't like it. What's your name, mate? At the moment you are under arrest, and that's for assault, so you do not have to say anything, may harm in defence if you do not mention when questioned. So I'll talk to you later line of court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence, alright? It's going to be sick, I think.
What's his name?
So I just want you to call it.
Yeah, we've got this male, he's
Just-
been beat up. Are we able to get an ambulance, please?
His pupils aren't even reacting.
Yeah.
So there you go, the cops turn up. That guy who's complaining was the brother of the assailant. So him and his brother murdered this guy. The cops automatically, without asking questions, without finding out, without examining the guy, saying I've been stabbed. Once in the face, 4 in the back, they immediately put him in cuffs. Immediately. That is where we are in this country right now, because it's a policy within the police from the very highest that these race incidents take priority over everything. So if you get, this is a true story, you can get in a shop in Britain and steal 250 quid worth of goods and the police won't say, no, we're not coming, we're not interested. But if you put up a hurty tweet, hurty words, or retweet a tweet, you don't even put it up, you just retweet a hurty tweet, the police will come to your door. 12,000 people last year, 1,000 a month were arrested in Britain for social media posts. Can you believe this? That's what's going on in this country. And it's causing uproar. But I think this could be the catalyst. This will be the catalyst for people really getting up on their hind legs here. His name was Henry Novak, and I have said, let the battle cry. Let the battle cry of the British youth be, remember Henry Novak. Just like remember the Alamo, or remember the Boyne, or no surrender, whatever battle cry a group of people have had in history when they start to prepare for battle. Our battle cry should be, remember Henry Novak. Very important. So we'll see what comes here. But you've not heard the last date yet. Yep, the police in America, they support the fascist Antifa. Of course they do. They do it here. They've been supporting Antifa for years. It's absolutely ridiculous. But there we are. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. So the other day in Northern Ireland, they unveiled a new wall mural in one of the ghettos, and people are going mad about it. It's a new evil is rising, and it's about Islam. Get Islam out of this country. This is here. And people don't understand how you can get away with it. Well, we don't get away with it here. The police don't like it, but we just do it anyway. You know, people have this attitude that, well, you can't go and do something because you might get into trouble with the police, and they don't do it. Well, sometimes you just got to get into trouble. This is the way it is. Or you got to risk it at least. Nothing's going to change if you just take it and say nothing. And here we are quite au fait of doing what we need to do, and to hell with what the authorities say, because there's many laws that are unjust. Many laws that are unjust, and they must be withstood. Gandhi was a great proponent of that, testing these things out and going to court. Somebody said to me the other day, outside the front of the chapter house, we've got a Dixie flag flying. And somebody said, I think that's illegal. I said, well, just Google it. And it says here in Northern Ireland, while not strictly illegal, you can be done under terroristic acts. How can something be not strictly illegal and still be a terrorist act? What are you talking about? So, of course, I put the flag up and said, let's test it. Let's hope the police do come. The police come and tell me to take it down, because I won't, and I'll be arrested. Well, that's fine. I'll go to court and we'll get it sorted out there, because this is nonsense. Something cannot be slightly legal or slightly illegal. It's either legal or it's not. But this nonsense, it's not illegal, but you could still be charged with flying it. Well, we'll see, because I've got the Dixie flag flying, and it won't be coming down. I can tell you that. Right. But this is the mural they've just done in Belfast here last weekend. Have a look.
Right, okay. 1, 2, 3. Ready? Yep.
They should have zoomed in. It says Islam, a new evil is rising. It's about Islam. And it's causing all sorts of bothers you can imagine. But this is the way it is. This is the way it is. People got to do what they've got to do. But this country really is beginning to heat up. I mean, the other day there was 1 million people in the streets because Arsenal, the football team from North London, Arsenal FC won the Championship Cup. Big deal. The whole team's black Africans. But a couple of days before that, they were playing in the European Cup final. They get beat by Paris Saint-Germain. Bit disappointing, but there was no problems. But in Paris, and they're the people who won it, they won it. Well, the Africans and the North Africans and the Sub-Saharan Africans went mental and just used it as an excuse to riot. Have a look at what Paris is. Now, Donald Trump says he doesn't go to Paris anymore because it ain't Paris no more. He's right. Paris is by far the worst city in Europe now. It is completely destroyed. London's not that far behind. Rome is not that far behind. Well, Brussels is probably even worse than Paris, but Brussels is small. This is Paris. This is Paris after their main football team won. They won the cup. Goodness knows what they'd done if they'd have lost. Dread to think. Have a look. I mean, this happened all over France, by the way, not just Paris. Paris was particularly bad. This happened all over France. It's just an excuse for rioting and looting and stealing stuff. And this is what happens when you bring the third world into your country. You get the third world problems. And that's exactly what's happening all across Europe and America. It's crazy, isn't it? Now, I seen some the other day that I looked at and I thought, that's crazy. It's a man and his wife. She's pregnant. I don't know what trouble they're in at the airport. I've no idea. But anyway, the police were trying to arrest the guy, whatever. And they absolutely brutally manhandled a pregnant woman, threw her to the floor, and the husband went mental and started fighting with the cops. But I mean, I don't know how this situation would resolve itself, but I think I would have probably done the same, because there's no excuse for this level of brutality on a woman, let alone a pregnant woman. So what would you have done in this situation? This is you're being arrested and your wife's there and the police do this to your wife. Just have a look at this for a minute. No idea where that hideous music was on there. But have a look again. Get another look at it, because it's quick, too, very, very short clip that. But have a look at it when they do it to that woman. She's pregnant. I mean, can you imagine? He's a big guy as well, isn't he? He wasn't happy. But I mean, I just think this type of behaviour is completely outrageous, totally uncalled for, no need for it whatsoever. But there we go. This is what we're up against. So, you know, I really don't know. I despair at what's going on in this world at the moment. I despair. This is the force of law and order which should rely protect us, but no, none of it at all. So, well, Mr. Griffin, I've seen him in the room there. I'm sure I see Mr. Griffin in the room there, didn't I? Did I see him there? I did. I seen him up there. Mr. Griffin's there, yeah. Yeah, terrible. Really, really awful. But there we are. That's the problem. So I've got some footage. We had a big band parade here at the weekend. We had a big band parade here in this village, right past the chapter house. So I've done some footage and filmed some of the bands that came to support the local band, which my son's in, of course. So have a wee look at some of these. I'll let you see. This is some of the bands. And look how smart they are. These are really good bands. Militia bands, very smart. See what you think of these. Boys dressed up in the old UDF World War I uniforms, the militia, the Ulster Volunteer Force.
Long way!
Very smart. Here's another one coming. That was good, wasn't it? I was out there for hours just filming the bands. What one did I just show you? I can't remember now. I don't know what I've done. Was it that one? I just showed you that? Yep, okay. Okay, have a look at this one. Some of the boys are not got uniforms on because this time of year a lot of people are getting new uniforms made, so they're waiting on new uniforms come in order to for the marching season. So some of them don't have uniforms yet, so they just wear their civvies and come. Now, what the idea of these band parades are? People say these are orange parades. They're not. They're band parades. This is bands who they all support each other. So if you come to our parade, we'll come to yours. So that's what there was about 20 bands turned up. And they just support each other. Now, we've got about 850 of these bands in this country. Now, our population is only 820,000. There's only 820,000 of us. So that means there's only 400,000 men in this country, 400,000 men. But from that, we have almost 1,000 of these marching bands. It's quite incredible. It's quite incredible. So it's not just a few people are in them. Whole families go back generations and generations of them. I was in a band that my grandfather started in 1922. So, you know, that's 100 odd years ago, and I was a band man all my young days. So it's one of those things that goes family, generation, and it's wonderful, you know. And this is a big part of your culture. It's not just a silly wee thing. It's a serious big part of your culture. And, you know, the band uniforms cost about, for a kit a band out of a band uniform, it costs about £10,000. The drums, a set of drums cost £4,000 or £5,000. The flutes cost maybe £10,000 to kit them out. So it's a huge amount of money. They don't get any money given them by anybody. They have to raise their own money. And that's why, and it was certainly true when I was in the fundraising for the BNP and fundraising for pro-life, by far the biggest donors were Northern Irish people because they're used to giving. Plus, a lot of people are members of churches, so they're used to giving. In England, it's not like that. They're not members of churches, they're not members of bands, they're not members of militias or men's organisations. So they don't have a habit of giving money. And I know sometimes when we put up adverts for the Magdalen Chapel, people say, why have I got to pay £20? Well, you don't have to pay $20 a month. By the way, that's about £14 a month, which is like not even £4 a week. It's like a few pence a day. You don't have to. You can still watch the sermons free on the channel. They say, why do you need to pay for a church? I mean, how do you think these churches get built? How do you think they get heated? How do you think they get repaired? It's quite incredible. The English have no conception of giving money to stuff. They just don't have it. It's really, really strange. We're in Northern Ireland, for example. I'm in the lodge. I used to be in the band. I was in the Apprentice Boys, in the church. There's 4 organisations that I have to give money to every week or every month, whatever. 4. And I'm also in the Templars, but we're not even talking about that. That's expensive. But anyway, I'm in 5. What's happened there? Do you want to make sea cleaner? No. So that's 5 organisations I'm in where I pay money regularly, at least once a month. The church every week, Temples all the time, and the other things once a month. But a lot of people just don't have any history of it. It's very, very strange. Accordions, they're not cheap. No, certainly not cheap. They're very expensive accordions. They really are. Really strange. But let me show you another one here. Boys dressed up in the old UDF World War I uniforms, the militia, the Ulster Volunteer Force.
Wrong way!
Very smart. Here's another one coming.
Today we have a rare chance to speak with a Knight Templar. Tell us, what Today we have a rare chance to speak with a Knight Templar. Tell us, what does it mean to serve the order?
To serve is to live in faith and honor.
And how do you keep your strength in times of trials?
Our strength comes from the chant. It is not just music, it is our prayer, our shield, our spirit. Put on your headphones and listen with us. These chants are not just melodies, they are prayers carried through centuries.
Ad crucem
How odd. That must have been one that Brother Ewan made some time ago. It just popped up and I thought, what is that? It's good, isn't it? I like that. That was very good. I like that. Now, Brother Ewan, keep him in your prayers today because he's travelled to Armenia. Probably a lot of people don't know where Armenia is. If you're looking on the map, you look at Turkey, go to the right, and up a bit. Armenia. Did you not know that, man? Yes, Armenia. He's away to Armenia. And that's where remember that famous video the Orthodox monk is singing in front of the Pope, the last Pope, and he's sitting there contemplating and he's singing that beautiful Psalm 50, I think. So Ewan's away there. Ancient. I think it's the oldest Christian kingdom. Yeah. Armenia. Yep. Very nice. So pray for Brother Ewan. We look forward to his reports as he explores that land. I've never been there. So let us pray that he gets on fine. Now, I don't have any links here for some reason. I don't know if I could get you a link. Wait a minute. When I get a link here, I'll try and get you a link. Hold on, but bear with me. Bear with me. I'm pretty useless at this, but I'll try. Let me see if I can get you a link. Because I'm on my own here today, because Ewan normally does this, but he's away. So, I'll put that up for you. Hold on. Copy. Right, there we are. So remember, we're trying to get we're sorting out these boys in Glasgow, and there's another one now popped up. So it's very important that we keep these street patrol guys funded. Do you remember, this is the best value for money I've ever got. We've had a real good return. And today I've got to tell you, down in East Belfast, right in the busiest hub of the city, where the McDonald's is, somebody's hoisted a Templar flag way up high, 30 feet high on a post, right outside McDonald's on the main interchange. Excellent. So it's important we back these people up. It's important we give them the flags, and they're putting them out. I mean, they're doing a great job, and they're guarding our people on the streets at night, especially our women folk and our kids. Really important. So I'm going to put a link up here. If any of you want to chip in to help these guys, please do. It's really important. It's an amazing mission that we're doing. They've done so well in Manchester. Now we're doing it in Glasgow. There can be 2 teams in the go here. Let's get this done, because this is where the future resistance will come from. And if we can help these boys, and we don't have to do an awful lot, but if everybody just chips in a bit, it's a brilliant job, and donations will be greatly appreciated. So please, I urge you, links there, chip into that. Oh, wait a minute, I'm not even signed in. Hold on. What an idiot. Why am I not signed in? This is crazy. Hold on. Seemingly I'm not signed in. What an idiot. All right. There we go. There's the link there. Huh? A fool. Sorry about that. Wasn't even signed in. Crazy. Bizarre. Anyway, I'm going to finish up with this last one, and I'll get you. I'll get with our time at music, because I've got so much to do, as you can imagine. And then we've just been told before we come on here, there's been a disaster with Brother Peter. So goodness knows what we're going to do there. We're going to have to try and sort this out. So I'll show you this, then I'll finish with a nice bit of music. But have a wee look at this. This is the last clip from Saturday's parade outside the Priory here. It was wonderful. Have a wee look.
Code here now.
Now, you may remember at Christmas time there, the young local boy here tragically died in a freak accident on a farm. Young McVeigh, Forklift film, and he was killed on Christmas Eve up at his girlfriend's farm. Do you remember that? Well, that was his brother. That was his younger brother on the bass drum, on the big drum. That was his brother. What's his name?
Ethan.
Ethan. That was Ethan on the bass drum. That was his brother. Tragically lost his life in a freak accident Christmas Eve up at his girlfriend's farm. So that was his brother on the big drum, and I pray for that family every night, because his mum and dad, great people, but how would you go over anything like that? They only had 2 sons, and that's their eldest gone in that accident. Really, really tragic. But there you go. Our life is but a vapor. It can be gone in an instant, and I tell people that, and we should remember that. This could be your last day. You don't know. It could be my last day. None of you know. Very, very short and very tenuous grip we have on this scene of time, and it's the next life that really matters anyway. So dwell on that and think well upon it. Okay, I'm going to ask you to say a prayer for Brother Peter that this situation gets resolved soon, and pray for Brother Iwan as he's over there in Armenia, and pray for our Brother John Kopasaki, because it's a special time for him as well, as he remembers his lost son also, if you don't mind. And thank you, John. Did we get is the icon up yet? No.
I tried to do it myself.
Nah, we'll get up tomorrow. John, your icon's going up tomorrow. So there we are. God bless you. I'm going to leave you with one of my old favourites, because I played it for a while. And I wish you all the very best. God bless you. Mr. Griffin will be with you. You won't be with them tomorrow, will you?
Probably won't be.
Probably won't be, because you'd be driving, picking up people from Dublin. So, I might. Are you got pre-programmed or anything like that?
I haven't yet. No.
If he hasn't got pre-programmed, I'll probably jump on and do the show, okay? But we'll sort it out. Someday we'll be here. God bless each and every one of you. And until we meet again, remember, stick close to God. You won't go far wrong. Deuce Vault.